Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, let me introduce myself first. I'm Aprili Syawalia from the Department of English Education, Employee Class, 5th semester in PANCA SAKTI University, BEKASI. In this video, I would like to performing teaching receptive skills, reading. This is one of material contained in techniques in TEFL, teaching English as foreign language subject, and I will explaining about reading comprehension. This is the English subject material for high school students. So, without any further ado, let's get started. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, class. How are you today? Alhamdulillah. Glad to hear that. Okay, everyone, I will check the attendance first. So when I mention your name, please raise your hand and say present. Okay? Okay, before we start our lesson today, let's pray together. Pray, start. Finish. Okay, so class, look at today's lesson material. Please open your book. Today we are going to learn about reading comprehension. Well, I will explaining first. Comprehension or extracting meaning from what you read is the ultimate goal of reading. Experienced readers take this for granted and may not appreciate the reading comprehension skills required. The process of comprehension is both interactive and strategic. Rather than passively reading text, reader must analyze it, internalize it, and make it their own. General strategies for reading comprehension. The process of comprehending text begins before all of you when your children can read. When someone reads a picture book to them, you listen to the words, see the picture in the book, and may start to associate the words on the page with the words you are hearing and the ideas you represent. In order to learn comprehension strategies, all of you need modeling, practice, and feedback. There are some key comprehension strategies such as reviewing, predicting, identifying the main idea and summarization, questioning, making inferences, and visualizing. So what is previewing? Previewing is when you preview text, step into what you already know that will help you to understand the text you are about to read. This provides a framework for any new information you need. And then predicting. Predicting is when you make predictions about the text you are about to read. It sets up expectations based on their prior knowledge about similar topics. As you read, you may mentally revise your prediction as you gain more information. And then identifying the main idea and summarizing. It requires that you determine what is important and then put it in your own words. Implicit in this process is trying to understand the author's purpose in writing the text. And the next is questioning. Asking and answering questions about text is another strategy that helps you to focus on the meaning of text. Teachers can help by modeling both the process of asking good questions and strategies for finding the answer in the text. And the next, in order to make inferences about something that is not explicit stated in the text, you must learn to draw on your prior knowledge and recognize clues in the text itself. And the last is visualizing. Studies have shown that students who visualize while reading have better recall than those who do not. You can take advantage of illustrations that are embedded in the text or create your own mental image or drawings when reading text without illustration. Okay, everyone, before I move to the next material, anybody want to asking about reading comprehension strategies? No one? Okay, let's move on. Now, I will show you some strategies for reading comprehension for narrative text and expository text. Strategies for reading comprehension, narrative text. Narrative text tells a story, either a true story or a fictional story. There are a number of strategies that will help you to understand narrative text. First, story maps. Second, retelling. Third, prediction. And the last, answering comprehension questions. The first, story maps. Teachers can have you diagram the story grammar of the text to raise your awareness of the elements the author uses to construct the story. So, the story grammar includes first, setting, when and where the story takes place, which can change over the course of the story. Second, characters, the people or animals in the story, including the protagonist or main character, whose motivations and actions drive the story. Third, plot, the storyline, which typically includes one or more problems or conflicts that the protagonist must address and ultimately resolve. And then, 10. The overriding lesson or main idea that the authors want readers to glean from the story. And then the next strategies that will help you to understand narrative text is retelling. For retelling, it's asking you as students to retell a story in your own that forces you to analyze the content to determine what is important. So, the teachers can encourage you to go beyond literally to grounding the story to drawing your own conclusion about it. And the next is prediction. Teachers can ask you to make a prediction about a story based on the title and any other clues that are available, such as illustrations, and later ask you to find text that supports or contradicts your prediction. And the last is answering comprehension question. It is asking you a different types of questions requires that you find the answers in the different ways. For example, by finding literal answers in the text itself or by drawing on prior knowledge and then inferring answers based on clues in the text. Okay, this is the second strategy for reading comprehension of expository text. So the expository text explains facts and concepts in order to inform, persuade, or explain. Expository text is typically structured with visual cues such as headings and subheadings that provide clear cues as to the structure of the information. The first sentence in the paragraph is also typically a topic sentence that clearly states what the paragraph is about. Expository text also often uses one of 5 common text structures as an organizing principle. First, cause and effect. Second, problem and solution. Third, compare and contrast. Fourth, description. And the last, time order or sequence of events, action, or steps. These structures can help you to recognize relationship between idea and the overall intent of the text. And then there are a number of strategies that will help you to understand expository text, such as main idea or summarizations. Second, KWL. And the third, graphic organizers. So the first, main idea and summarization is a summary briefly captures the main idea of the text and the key details that support the main idea. You must understand the text in order to write a good summary that is more than a repetition of the text itself. And the second, KWL. There are 3 steps in the KWL process. The first one, what I know. This is before you read the text, you must identify what you already know about the topic. You write this list in the K column of your forms. And then the second, what I want to know. This is you write question about what you want to learn from reading the text in the W column of your forms. For example, you may wonder if some of the facts over in the K column are true. And the third, the last, what I learned. As you read the text, you should look for answers to the question list in the W column and write your answer in the L column along with anything else you learn. And after all of you have read the text, the teacher leads a discussion of the question and answer. And the last strategy is graphic organizer, which is provide visual representation of the concept in expository text. Representing ideas and relationships graphically can help you understand and remember them. Examples of graphic organizers are 3 diagrams that represent categories and hierarchies. Second, tables that compare and contrast data. Third, time-driven diagrams that represent the order of events. And the last, flow charts that represent the steps of a process. And I will show you the example of each graphic organizers. Okay everyone, that's it for today's lesson. Hopefully you can do more practice at home. Okay class, I will see you all again next time. Keep healthy everyone. Good morning and have a nice day. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.